What's our main event for All Out? That's all I want to know. I just want to know, what is our main event for All Out? It's not too much to ask. Let's find out together. It's going to be fun in about 5 minutes. It's party time.
Hello, yes, Danhausen here. Very nice, very evil. Thank you for watching the Gimme a Hall Yeah podcast. And I hope everyone in Yorkshire and beyond is having a great day, Hausen. Yes, enjoy it and love that Danhausen.
Hello and a very warm welcome to the Gimme a Hall Yeah Wrestling podcast. My name is Ant. Just A-N-T. How are you all doing? Lovely to see so many of you in chat, like all getting excited for this evening's show. It is going to be a good one, I have no doubt, and lots of spanners in the works. Jack and Sassy, lovely to see you. Joseph, lovely to see you. Dom, lovely to see you, and thank you very much for the opportunity today. I really appreciate it, my love. Why are you always so late? It's because I'm thinking of you. And while we get musical, let's get a little bit more musical and let's read down the card that we've got tonight. Let's go with some night driving because Dom's done a lot of driving today. Hours. Got lost for an hour and a half as well. If he had this music on, he'd be down. Tonight's lineup card includes the go home build for All Out. It's not really a match, is it? I mean, that's just lazy. Bryan Danielson versus Jake Hager with Chris Jericho on commentary. Ooh. We hear from the undisputed AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley. John, Mr. Mox. Excuse me, sir. Who are you fighting? What's going on? Can you? Not after last week. What are they doing, guys? What are they doing? Then we have Toni Storm and Hikaru Shida going up against Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter. Guys, there's going to be a tag team fight. It's going to all break down. It's going to be messy. It's going to be great. And then we have United Empire and Will Osprey versus Kenny, by God Omega, the Young Bucks. Man, that's going to be good. It's going to be damn good. I can't wait. It's going to be great. They're going to find out who they're in a match at the pay-per-view with against Best Friends or Dark Order. Guys, there's so much to talk about. Let's have... let's stop the music. 2 minutes away from Dynamite. Let's see your comments. I want to hear everything that you think. Who do you think the Elite are going against? I mean, it's going to be the Elite, isn't it? Let's be honest. Who are the Elite going against? Best Friends or Dark Order? It's got to be Dark Order, hasn't it? They'll find a way to put Paige in, I'd assume. It's the only thing they can do, isn't it? What are you doing here so early? I did an interview today. Check it out, guys. I did an interview with the one person who I always said I'd love to interview more than anyone else as a wrestler, Thunder Rosa. I think she's fascinating, man. I think she's absolutely fascinating. I think she's a lovely lady. We had a really nice chat today. And you can find it on the channel. You can go check it out in your own time. It's all cool, man. Anne is a name. Yes, it is. It's my name. I'm using a different keyboard. However, my phone doesn't work, so I can't watch Dynamite, but I'll be here as long as I can. Oh, Jack, no. Cool. Enjoy yourself. Hope you enjoy your show, man. Hi, Jack. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and while always appreciated, but never expected, an upper chat is open. Prefer an udder chat. Go for another chat. Yeah, guys, if you want to buy me a coffee, super chat, go ahead. Hey, Sassy says, Jack, tonight should be very fun. It should be informative, Joseph. And lovely to see you, my dude. How are you all? Hi, Ann. It's Dynamite. It is Dynamite. I'm always late because I just set up and then have a chill out but I get you guys excited and you're all in chat, like ready to rock. So it's cool. This weekend, I think, will be difficult. Lots of wrestling, man. Lots of wrestling. I've been up all day. I'm shattered. I need sleep. And then I'm thinking about doing Pro Wrestling Eve as well tomorrow because it looks really good. but we'll see how sleep goes. I've already ordered All Out on Fight. I suggest everyone does. Absolutely. Hi, Joseph. Anthony, why are you always so late? And PS, I love you. Mate, I just, because I smoke. Because for every minute you're late, I kill you a lot. Nice. We'll go for it. Here he is, Danhausen. Yeah, I put it on for you, Jack, because Jack had a wet dream about Danhausen last evening. Chris, welcome. How you doing? Lovely to see you. Bailey, expected to get a new theme song. What? Cool. Yeah, I quite like it. Yeah. Can we go back to the hugger? Just hug people. I like the belly hugger. I'm not a spanner. No. Stop throwing your span in there. Okay, I'm greeted with a fight black screen. Hey, Chris, Mox is supposed to speak as well. Yes, he is. He's speaking. Here we go. It's time for Dynamite. Must have been running slightly late on the network, I assume. Dom, get sat nav. Indeed. The music sounds off teletext. Yes, it does, doesn't it? You all remember teletext? It's good fun, eh? It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means, says JR. Pyro going off right now. What match are we getting first? Moxley, come out. Like, let's have an angle. Let's have a build. You know, one of the things that I loved about AEW when it first started was, it is Moxley, was that they had the ability to promote matches 3 weeks in advance. And I thought that was bloody brilliant. That's what you call promotion. And a few days from All Out, and we don't know what main event we're getting. They've had a lot on the card. Everything's been a bit all over the place. He's coming out. He's got a leather jacket on. He's not fighting. And jeans. Undisputed, John Moxley. What is this background music? Welcome to Alex Lounge. Absolutely. Sit back, Jeff. Sit back. Have a good time. Welcome, my Cincinnati brother. Did an interview with Thunder Rosa today. It's on the channel. Check it out. It's fun. We hear from John Moxley, but his views on Bullseye. Yeah. Why do I honk ants being naked to this telephone? Why do you honk? I don't know. Why do you think? Hi all. Oh, Todd's joined us. Hey up, Todd. How are you doing, mate? Greetings, and greetings, my dude. Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Hi, Joseph. Greetings, fellow Galliforms. Hi, Dom. Hi, Chris. O's I Love You is a song by the Beatles. It absolutely is. Good evening, Dex. Hope you can stick around tonight. Thank you so much for the super chat. I don't know if you saw me. Thank you, but I appreciate it, man. Bless you. It was so kind of you last week. Yeah, man. We are here. We are covering Dynamite. We're all going to hang out. All dreams about Danhausen's are great. Great, Danhausen. Yeah. My baby Mox Sassy is getting excited. Hi, Jeff, says Sassy PL. At least Mox does not have butterflies on his jeans. Absolutely. He's out to mean business. He's got a Wolverine jacket on. That's the style of leather jacket that he's rocking. PS. Oh, go on. PS. Be real. Are you naked from the waist down? Let me tease you. And also, if you go onto Redbubble, you can get a Give Me a Whole Year t-shirt if you so desire. Link is in the description. You ready? No, I can't even stand any higher. You're just going to have to imagine it. Hi, Dexter, Sassy. Hi, Todd. Errors due to Mox. Absolutely. Hi there. Hi, Hassan. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. I will get a poll as soon as we get a match. But it feels like we're just getting John Mox's music. Is this a way to start a show? 5 minutes of Wild Thing? 3 minutes of Wild Thing so far? Kind of want more. We need more, man. What's happening? Mox? Oh, are they in Chicago? Chance for CM Punk to come out. Is CM Punk going to come out? I think he is. I don't think he's wrestling. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it might be MJF, you know. I think it might be MJF. Hi, Hassan. Hi. Oh, bless you all saying hello to everyone. I own the only Hulumani t-shirt on earth. Yes, you do. Chance from Moxley, chats for Punk. Nice. Rubbing him off the mat in Cleveland, says John Moxley. Nice stuff. Greetings, and greetings, chap. Hope things are well with everyone. Joey, welcome, my dude. Your Cincinnati brother is on the ring right now. 3-minute man, as he call himself. 60-minute man. What a load of crap that turned out to be. Insulting the match from last week. Oh, bless you, Sassy. Sassy's come in with a super sticker. Bless you. Thank you so much. That basically pays for the StreamYards in itself. Oh, thank you so much, Sassy. That's very kind of you. We can't see it on the chat, but I will describe it for you. It says, thank you for being you, with an pair looking at himself in the mirror. That's me. That's me. I've got a rounder portion on the bottom, and I have to look at myself in the mirror. Thank you for being you, Sassy, and thank you for everyone for joining me every bloody week. It's awesome, man. Check out my interview with Thunder Rosa. That's cool. Thank you, Sassy. Bless you. He gave him his best shots, and he realised he didn't care. He only gave him one shot with a bad foot. Bad move. Cheers, Sassy. Cheers. Thank you, Sassy. Thank you. Thank you. I love that squash last week. I did. I thought it was great. He realized he's not ready for All Out. He started looking for a way out. I mean, Moxley's like gone out here. He's like, I ain't gonna get the complete love off the crowd. I'll just eat into him. Curled up in a ball and cried. I love that squash last week. I loved it too. Props to Sassy. Absolutely, Joey. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, just for joining me, though. She's amazing. You're amazing. I love seeing you all every week. Thank you. I'm shattered. I'm absolutely shattered. But it's Wednesday. It's All Out. We're here. As of now, Blackpool Combat Club have the power. Have the power. Nice. Yes, they do. Saying that CM Punk isn't who he wants him to be. Give him a second chance. It just didn't work out, says John Moxley. Oh, I thought he was playing tennis. Next month on May. Bless you, Sassy. Bless you. Very kind of you. That was for everyone. I do. Bless you. Bless you. Thank you. And did I tell you my next cunning plan? No. Go tell me. Do tell him. Do tell Jack. Does it involve Danhausen? Fragile ego, fragile body, weak mind, weak spirit. John Moxley saying about CM Punk, really putting down CM Punk here. I wouldn't even say it's heel, though, because he's just a badass, isn't he? An open contract for a title match at All Out this Sunday. He's going to leave it. Anybody, anytime, any place. He means it. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Crowd are chanting MJF. Who do you guys think it's going to be? Be the right time, man. Hey, Rocky, you got anyone else left? John Moxley saying he runs New Japan as well. Before you step in the ring with John Moxley, I can out-marathon you, I can out-sprint you, I can out-fight you, and I can out-wrestle you. Wow, fire. Go on, fire. You are. And the crowd cheering it because he is. He's given us so much entertainment this year. So much entertainment. Wrestling John Moxley may be hazardous to your health. Wow. Sounding heelish. He is losing it all out. Whoever you are, you've been walled. Who's going to claim the contract? Someone go in the ring and claim it. Then we'll know who's fighting, right? Oh, no. Come on. Don't do your world championship for a mystery opponent at the pay-per-view. Oh no, don't do that. Come on. Give me build, man. Sandra Johnson, that sounds too soon unless MJF gets involved. Indeed. My cunning plan is on September 2023 to start a PGCE to eventually wind up a history teacher. That's fantastic, Jack. Congratulations. That's really cool, man. That's really cool. Why ain't anyone grabbing it? Is one of the ring crew going to grab it? Watching the background behind Excalibur. Move to left. Move to left. Kenny be good. Who's that? Ace Steel, one of the backstage producers. He's fighting Ace Steel, the backstage producer. He's fighting Jon Moxley. He's fighting Jon Moxley. Nah. Nope. Sorry. Annoys me. Tell us who he's fighting. You can do the pop tonight. Give me a name. Give me an excitement. MJF, why not? Absolutely. Oh, Wardlow. Wardlow would be great, man. Wardlow would be great. That'd be cool. Oh, it's blatantly Punk. It's Chicago. Yeah, but you can't do the angle you did 2 weeks ago and then do Punk. It's rubbish in terms of wrestling. Like, AEW's normally quite good at getting like storylines in line, and like to have him lose like that and then win it all out. Nah. Jericho's talking. The Lionheart versus the American Dragon. Loving the nicknames at the minute. A nightmare match for one. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you could hit that like button, it really helps me out, and subscribe to the channel for more of me and my beard. Jericho putting over Bryan Danielson's wrestling skill, but saying he's done more for the wrestling business. Changing the game. Interesting. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? Accolades are going to include beating him on Sunday. Oh, Daniel Garcia's here. He's apologizing. He's pledging his loyalty to the Jericho Appreciation Society. Make him a special guest referee, man. Daniel Garcia giving Chris Jericho a prep talk. I believe in you. The most technically gifted sports entertainer. All's fair in wrestling and romance. That sounds like a novel, a novella I want to read. Here he comes. It's Bryan Danielson. Why do I have a feeling someone's going to make a surprise tonight? WWE Thomas fan 44. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, my dude. I don't feel they are, because they should have done it with the first segment, but they didn't. He said Jon Moxley just said, here's a contract. We don't know who we're fighting. That annoys the hell out of me. Is it just me that annoys the hell out of? I think that's poor, man. I think that's poor. I think that's poor promotion. Just on Sunday, I live in the UK. You get it from the accent, right? I'm going to be sat up until stupid o'clock in the morning, and I'm not going to know who it is. And am I going to be excited for it? I don't know. But will I get to the end of it and turn it off? I don't know. I don't know, man. And that's not good. Right. Who wins? Daniel Bryanson or Jakey Hager, baby? Guys, get your polls in. It is all there. Sorry, I'll get through your comments in a second, my dudes. Do AEW do 3 ways? Yes. And the dirty way, too. Oh, I don't know if to do that. It's probably going to be Bryan Danielson. He's already got a match at All Out. And that's a build, man. They're both part of BCC. Like, if you're going to do it, tell the story. Oi, oi. Hey up, Dan. How you doing, my dude? How are you doing? Or Osprey? Could be Osprey. I mean, that'd be cool if it was Osprey. It'd be a great match, but bloody give me the build, man. You look like you need a hand. You wanted to jump on, Dan? You're more than welcome to join on, my dude. Absolutely more than welcome. Hook lol. I mean, that'd be difficult, wouldn't it? Moxley is everything I want in pro wrestling with promos like that. You look lonely. Oh, so lonely. Who wants to see Dan on the stream? Can I get a Dan in chat if you want to see Dan in stream? Let's hang out. Dan's real busy. You've got like a show tomorrow, dude. Messages. There you go, my dude. It's in your Twitter. Oh, I got an email today that my piece on AEW Fight Forever went down well. Whatevs. Oh, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Jack has been doing a lot of work on the Gimme a Whole Year website that you can also subscribe to. I feel like we just do promotions on this channel now. It's cool, though. It's cool. Watch some wrestling. Check out them trunks, man. I would wear them. I don't think they suit Jake Hager at all. But to me, they're a nice pair of boxer shorts. Right? Oh, well, I said love them. I want them. I want a pair of them. Even with all the branding on them. Locking in the choke. Bryan Danielson, excuse me. Oh my God, Naked Midian will return. Ole, 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 ole. Cesaro. Sami Zayn. A Steel trained Punk. Jack, there we go. Just tell us it's Punk, man. Don't do that stuff. Hey, Dan, loaded card this evening. Is it? I mean, you've got the Kenny Omega Will Osprey match, which will be the massive big tease for their singles match, which is awesome. Oh, great. Sending Bryan Danielson through the table as Jake Hager carries him across and then slams him in a spinebuster-esque way. Decent. I tell you what, actually, we've not seen many table spots on Dynamite for a while, have we? That's good. Maybe they do them all tonight. What a go-home show. Well, this will be, I hope so, Joseph. This will be an episode-long storyline, which is awesome. Fingers crossed, Dex. Fingers crossed. That's what I want to say. Maybe it'll be Jeff Hardy. That'd be cool. I'd be down with that. That'd be cool. Hello. Hey up, Gav. How you doing? Lovely to see you, man. Hello, Dan, says Joseph. Gav German. Hello. Hey, Joseph. Rematch. Belt versus career. Yeah, but we all know Punk could win that. But the problem with that is, like, you can't have him lose, re-break his foot or whatever story they told the other week and get squashed by Moxley and then have him beat him all out. It's just weird. Sorry. It's going to be Claudio not on the card. He is on the card. He's in the Casino ladder match. He is on the card. He's in the Casino Battle Royale ladder match along with Wheeler Yuta, Penta and Phoenix. I think Rouge, Andrade El Idolo, and a mystery opponent. I think that's who it is. Hey, sorry I'm late. I'm in a hotel. I get back home tomorrow. Michael, that's all good, man. Welcome. We're just admiring Jake Hager's wonderful pants. They're cracking bloody pants. Vote or Paul, mate, it's there. Check it out. Bought some Peter Jackson 4K films. Nice. Which ones? One of my favorite films of all time is directed by Peter Jackson. If anyone gets it in chat, you get a champer clap is what you get. I guess that's what we do. My favorite film of all time is directed by Peter Jackson. What's on Jericho's forehead? He's juicing for a backstage interview. Mate, he's just had so many injuries the last few weeks. Nice. Again, Hager dropping him on his lower back. This is more competitive than I thought. Hager's looking good, actually, isn't he? No worries. Thank you for being here. It's all good. Hey, Jack. Hey, man. Now the dragon comes. Yes, he does. Oh, dude, you guys I'm well behind. I will be past if it's pissed if it's Punk. Lousy storyline. 100% agree. 100% agree. Hi, Thomas. A war, wrestling, and romance reference in 2022. Awesome. A war. Oh, right. Cool. Thank you, Dex. Thank you for pointing that. Wrestling and Romance was a Japanese promotion which Jericho worked for in early 90s. Thank you. Some of us read his books. So I can't read. I can. Just can't. I ain't got time. I think it's MJF. I think Punk will come out and announce he's sending in MJF. I think that's the way you do it. But at the same time, give us it tonight, man. Don't do it all out. I want promotion. I agree, Mike. Bryan Danielson, I've been saying it wrong. Bryan's facing Jericho. Jack, have you heard about Peter Jackson? Hi, Dan. Dan, please. Dan, please. Please, Dan. The director of Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, Brain Dead, and The Frighteners. My favorite film of all time is in that list. Please, Dan. Yeah, Mox Buddy. WWE DT, welcome, my dude. Do you think Daniel Garcia is going to join Blackpool Combat Club? Honestly, man, I'd put him as a special guest referee in this match between Jericho and Danielson. I think it would be an interesting thing for Jericho to play off. I think the story's all there for it. That's how I'd do it, personally. I wouldn't have had him come and return to Jericho and say, "My allegiance is to you, wizard, giant wizard." So yeah, but welcome to the channel, my dude. Hope you're having a great day, mate. Peter Jackson considers returning to horror, promises a new level of disgusting. Excellent. Brain Dead is my favorite film of all time. Bring in Dan the Eve Man. Dan getting lots of love in the chat, man. You there? Dan, where are you? Dan, come on, man. Hey, Sassy. Hey, Mox, buddy. I've got a few days off. I'm going to get more Gimme Hell Yeah stuff and Lego done. Nice. Thank you. So everyone keep an eye on the website. Jack's doing a really good job of keeping that updated. There goes the table. Yeah, man, but we haven't seen the table spot as often as we expect. The mystery opponent is Vince. Hulk Hogan. Oh, can you imagine? Card is subject to change. Indeed it is, yeah. Bad Taste. Another great film there, Gav, from Peter Jackson. Not my favorite. Brain Dead is my favorite. You're one of those necrophiliacs. I can watch a film and just quote it. Do you think Daniel Garcia is going to join Blackpool Combat Club? Yeah, I think he should. I don't think I answered that, actually, when you asked it before. He turns over heel in Chicago, although I think, apart from his debut, Jake Hager on top of Danielson on the top rope here, looking dominant during that break as well, going for the chops. Showing them big hands. Me got big hands. He turns uber heel in Chicago, although I think, apart from his debut, when I almost cried, he's been low-key heel. Really? Your favorite film is Brain Dead. Yes, it is. Peter Jackson is good. No, you can read. Streaming on time, you cannot do. It's true. The only logical choice other than CM Punk is MJF. Brilliant double drop kick from Danielson there. And that's probably not happening. Anything else would be anticlimactic. Swerve, QT signs the contract. No way, QT. I think there's a shout for Wardlow as well, like Todd said. I think that'd be quite interesting. I think it'd be a big moment for Wardlow if that happened. Man, Danielson does one drop kick and everyone is behind him. The crowd wakens up. Low kicks now from Danielson to Hager. Jericho and JR, Hager's biggest hype men, going back into WWE. They make him seem like a killer, which he needs to be. I'll be honest, I've enjoyed this match. I think he's played his role perfectly. There we go. Are you ready, my dude, to come in? Can I get a thumbs up? Yeah. You saying yeah? I can't hear you, my love. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the dude who's putting on a show tomorrow night, the dude who should be in bed right now, who's probably making several phone calls to Japan, the dude whose phone bill is bigger than Jericho's list. It's the Reed of Dan. Hey, love.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
How are you doing?
Yeah. Are you? Everything you said was correct except for the phone bill aspect, because we use an app in Japan called Line. That's how I communicate with everyone, which is basically the Japanese version of WhatsApp.
Cool.
So
It makes it cheaper,
thankfully,
right?
but yeah, back in the day when I was Dave Meltzer's UK guy, my phone bill
was a stooge.
This is prior to. This is a long time ago. This is prior.
Stooge confirmed.
But yeah, it was
getting the S
my phone bill was ridiculous.
I can imagine, man. I can imagine.
Didn't matter that it was like 3 a.m. that I'd be on the phone to Dave, over here. It was still back in the day. That was Phone America. That was expensive.
So, guys, if you've got a question for Dan about Dave Meltzer, he's just opened up the floodgates. Let's go. Let's get your questions in chat. I'm going to go through comments because I'm miles behind, my love. Dan Love, Rumor Mill says Tanahashi. We've seen it, haven't we?
No, it got cancelled. Remember? Oh, Moxley and Tanahashi. Yeah, no, that's right. Yes, Punk and Tanahashi was got cancelled. Yeah, no, ain't gonna be Tanahashi. There was not. There was
Osprey.
What for Moxley?
Yeah.
I mean, they did have that match that had the botched finish.
The one, the New Japan match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. I think Don covered it, actually. Chop there from...
I don't think it was New Japan. It was actually an indie show.
Yeah, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Danielson running to the corner now. What a good booking by that promotion, by the way. Was it Windy City? Is that the one it was?
Yeah, I think it might have been Windy City, yeah.
Again, Jake Hager feels dominant in this match, man. He feels like he's really using his weight in a way that
I don't know what the hell that was, though.
No. He's lost weight as well, hasn't he?
What, Hager?
Yeah.
Was he?
Like Toni. Dan, do you want a pair of them pants?
The Swagger pants.
Oh, yeah.
So he's worn them for a while.
I like
them. They're not really my cup of tea. But
No.
I can see that they would be for a number of people.
Oh, mate, they're right on my street, man. They're right on my street. Here come the rest of the Jericho Appreciation Society.
I can well imagine that they are up your street, genuinely.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. Daddy, what's his name? Daddy No Face. Oh, mate.
Big
I
Daddy?
don't even know the names. Big Daddy. No, what's his name?
Oh, Daddy Mac.
Daddy Mac.
That's the one. Yeah, something like that.
And the other guy is called...
Oh, wow, that was beautiful. That was... it looked good, but it was safe as houses as well. Like, you can't ask for better. When shit looks good and is safe, that's what you want.
Yeah, of course, man. But why is this happening? These are in the Casino Ladder Royal match. So why is this happening? This is just a way to get Claudio and Yuta out. And we didn't even see Claudio's face at all.
We don't know what... Jericho's... there's the thing. Let's pull out. Let's settle out first. So it's got rid of those two, which means Jericho is in the ring, but there's evidently another pop.
Oh, it's Daniel Garcia coming up. Although he says he loves Jericho. Oh, he's took the chair. He's saying you don't need the chair. You don't need the chair, but the distraction. Danielson's behind him. Great shot, by the way. And there's the psycho.
That was perfectly placed.
It absolutely was. And smiling at Garcia, thanking him for the distraction. And Daniel Garcia realizes what he's done. Interesting. Bad Taste is my favorite of his films. Bad Taste is a good film as well. Hager is good, but he needs the right matches to show it. Indeed. Sorry, I typed it so much the stream was a minute back. No, it's not your fault, mate. It's me being so behind in comments, my dude. Jericho's crying. Great. Jericho should cry more. Should just cry.
I really loved the Wrestling Romance line earlier. For anyone that was like me that used to import those tapes back in the mid-90s, it's like, especially because Wrestling Romance actually, in addition to the shows they actually hosted the second Super J Cup as well, which was just absolutely phenomenal, which Jericho took part in, obviously, as Lionheart as well. So, and that actually, a load of the WAR shows, they are all on YouTube for free, including the entire second Super J Cup, which I highly, highly recommend you go and watch.
What's that, Dan? Just give me that because I'll put a link in for that in for people in chat.
The second Super J Cup, or you might Super J Cup 1995. Absolutely tremendous, including if you want to see Jedi, who of course is the booker of New Japan now in his wrestling prime. That is the era.
There we go, guys. I'm going to put it in chat for you all. This is how far behind I am in comments, by the way, so you can see. Yeah, so there you go. Check that out, man. It's a couple of different parts. That's part 1, so that'll get you started. And party. I'm going to read some comments. I interviewed Thunder Rosa today. She was cool.
That's a comment.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying to you. It's my comment. All right.
Right. That's just a joke. I'm going to read some comments right now.
Allow me to have a comment.
Read any comments.
She's cool, man. She's cool. I was buzzing, man. Do you know when
I could tell from your WhatsApp.
A year ago, was it? I'm like, dude, the one person I'd love to interview. One person. Man, great. Lovely.
I remember you saying it to me.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking up what movies that Peter Jackson has directed to see if there's any that I...
Brain Dead. Best movie of all time.
Never seen it.
No way. You've got to watch it. You will love the living shit out of it.
It sounds like
kick ass for the Lord. Yeah, it is. But it's
I'm
like
not a
comedy, horror. Yeah. What we need is another war. God, I can quote
it looks like I haven't seen a single one of his movies. Oh, no, The Frighteners. That's a great movie.
There you go. I think they're going to do Guevara and Claudio at the next Ring of Honor pay-per-view.
I take that back. That is a good movie. It's a fun movie. Great movie. I just got excited about the fact that I'd finally recognized one of his films or one that I'd seen.
You've seen Lord of the Rings, surely?
Never seen that. Not, I hate films like that.
Oh, right, okay. The legend, that is Dan. It is the legend. He's here. Good timing. Hello, Dan. Hello. Oh, God, if it's Russo, I quit AEW. Seriously, I hate seeing him on Twitter in the internet cesspool. He can't because he's working for WWE right now as their industry insider. Meltzer says Punk will be a huge underdog and win the belt. It's just garbage storytelling so far, guys.
We said it last week. I loved the story, right?
Yep.
I hate the execution.
Yeah. Do not, Dan, leave me not knowing what the main event is while 5 o'clock in a Sunday morning at All Out. Don't do that to me. That'll just piss me off.
It's just the fact that it's like I really love the idea, but he shouldn't then be challenging for the title 11 days later.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I loved the match. I thought it was great, but it's like, no, you can't do it, man. Yeah. Hey, Dan says, Todd, no surprise there. Hey, since Dan is now... What are we doing? Why is the wingman Ryan Nemeth, Peter Avalon, who don't work with the company anymore, what are they doing in the ring?
Getting ready to get squashed.
Is it...
Wardlow? I don't know.
Yeah, probably Wardlow, but what does this do?
Well, it's just to have people get crushed.
It's a go-home show, man. Let me confirm, right? We didn't get told about this segment on the preview. We got the word
Keith Lee?
The go-home build for All Out.
Music this is W. Morris. What?
Morrissey coming out. W. Morrissey is coming out. Former Big Cass.
Casino ladder match.
They've got a mystery opponent in that. Okay, let's go to some... Oh, Jesus, Dan. Can we have a reset after All Out, please? I've loved the matches. I love the wrestling matches, but just some of the bookings just been all over the place, man. What is this? Since Dan is here now, kudos to Alex Windsor. Get into face. Hikaru Noah should be a great title match. Is that tomorrow night, Dan?
It is. For the Tokyo Joshi Pro International Princess Championship.
And what is it? Can people watch the first half on YouTube?
Indeed, they can.
There we go, man. So come and join. If I'm awake, I will do it. I can't guarantee it because I'm shattered today. Mark Sterling, and I'm at work at 9. Mark Sterling coming out. Obviously got his eyes set on...
Mark Sterling?
What's his name?
Stokely Hathaway.
Thank you, Stokely Hathaway. Why did I say Mark Sterling? Who's that?
The lawyer guy that was with Tony Nese.
There we go. Thank you.
Peter Avalon feeding for something, and Morrissey doesn't seem to be seeing.
No, because he's just he's half asleep, man.
There he is.
He's half asleep, and the crowd are half asleep for this.
Peter Avalon reminds me of is it Mark? Who's the guy that does the wake up track?
Wake up.
Yeah, is it like a DJ guy?
Oh, I don't know.
Hold on.
All I know is Rage Against the Machine. Okay, cool. Well, that didn't get the pop I think they expected.
No, why would it? Rebelit. DJ Mark Rebelit.
No idea who that is. It's not a good use of Mox or Punk. We'll check for more rumors. Thank you, Sassy. What is Dave Meltzer's workout? He is stupidly swole. What is his workout, Dan?
I spoke to him on the phone. We didn't have FaceTime back then.
Was he ever pumping iron while on the phone to you?
Again, no FaceTime. I wouldn't know. He never said to me, "Hang on a moment, Dan, let me get my pump on." Like, I think 16-year-old Dan would have probably found that a little bit odd,
bizarre.
What are all these cards about?
Whoa, dude!
Tony Schiavone with a mullet.
Tony Schiavone's got a mullet, and Tony Schiavone's wanting to know what's happening. Certainly getting in his way. Morrissey looking over.
Morrissey looking over like really weird.
He looks $1 million, man. The crowd chanting for Tony.
Yeah, okay. If you want to make, here's the thing, right? I got nothing against W. Morrissey, except I don't think it's the greatest name in the world. But was this the show? Really? Is he in the ladder match? It's the only thing I don't know.
Who knows what they're doing, Dan? Who knows what they're doing? What is Dave Meltzer's way? Muta would test Mox. Muta, yeah, that'd be cool. You got the United Empires with Will Osprey. Oh, and here comes Don Callis to talk to Will Osprey. Oh, I can't. Oh, Marvez is doing his Twitch. He's intently looking in Don Callis' eyes. Whenever Marvez is on, I can't take my fucking eyes off him. He just looks over at Will Osprey. I don't even give a shit what they're saying. I'm watching Marvez. Oh, slow turn. Slow look back. I love it. Oh, Twitch. Blink. Intent. He should get involved. He should kiss him at this point or something. I think it's time you go, bruv. Dan, I can't take my eyes off him. I don't know why. He's just awkward. Gav Jarman, if he was younger, we got problems, says Jovis. I just call them guys the 2020 NXT. Yeah, I don't know the names, it's bad. Big Daddy, Shelley Crabtree, and Mox Adamart for Jack. I've watched a lot of Big Daddy stuff. He was an interesting performer. I think they're great performers. We're getting the tag match. Jamie Hayter, Britt Baker, DMD, Toni Storm, and Hikaru Shida. How exciting.
Hikaru. Nearly.
She's one of my favourite wrestlers of all time. I'll say her name as I want. Thank you. I'm from Yorkshire. Thank you. She might be my next one to go for, actually. Interview with Shida. Yeah, you've even made me conscious about saying her name now.
just say it how it's spelled. Don't overthink it. You always overthink the names. That's where you go wrong.
Mate, I tripped up loads of times on my interview with Thunder Rosa, but I'm over it.
Well, you can edit it as well, so no one will ever know.
No, I don't edit anything. Less intimidating running down to the ring with a chair when you're holding your pants up. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Was that what he was doing, man? Very much so. Britt institution. Was Chris Lionheart or Cousin de Leon Lionheart?
Yes.
You don't know. Jack took a sec till I realised his name was Shirley. Had a good laugh too. Whose name was Shirley?
Are we going Leslie Nielsen here?
Say again.
Oh no, Shirley Crabtree, Big Daddy. Yeah, that'll be what it's about. I thought we were talking Naked Gun Police Squad for a moment there. But there we go.
Nice to see Shida back on TV. Hikaru Shida. And Hakurai Shida just got hit, and Hikaru Shida with a...
This is so not okay.
Here we go. We got the women's match starting up. Jamie Hayter with a massive shoulder barge into Shida.
These two... Have these two ever had a singles in AEW? I don't think so. I think Jamie's only had 8 singles.
Did they maybe have one when Jamie was there before?
No. Oh shit,
Oh.
me, Jamie. Shit.
Oh no. Oh, Jamie Hayter just getting hurt everywhere. Jesus. Got the list of possible Mox of tournaments to and list fam. Thank you very much. Give us write him in chat, Sassy. Maybe Bischoff. Ouch. No way. He says he just left. Also, he hasn't done wrestling in 10 years. God, I want him gone. This is going to sound weird. Clash at the Castle is probably going to be better than All Out. I don't think it will. I think the build's been better, but I don't think it will.
It won't be.
But we'll see.
As a show overall, nah. As it depends on what you're looking for from your wrestling.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're really loving that, if the build will make you appreciate more of what you see, then yeah, probably, because the build has been, like, I think the Seth Rollins, Matt Riddle build, tremendous.
Yeah, absolutely
tremendous.
Absolutely.
It's the best built thing I've seen in WWE in I don't know how long.
Jamie Hayter and
when was the
Toni
last time
Storm.
I said anything like really particularly positive about
WWE? Yeah. No, I think
it's been a whole new world,
Yeah, absolutely. Well, minor changes, but it's getting there, man. It's getting there. Hayter and Toni Storm in the ring. It's a matchup I feel like I've seen somewhere else, Dan.
Hayter and you may have.
I wouldn't be surprised, but I think WWE soft numbers growth will plateau soon. We'll see, man. We'll see. What does this segment have to do with anything? You have 2 hours to promote a somewhat underdeveloped pay-per-view build, and you have this. Yeah, it's annoying me.
No, we're all confused, and we just got to assume that it's timed now with good reason.
Do you know, dude, that when AEW first started, one of my biggest selling points of it was they were telling me what match I was going to see in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah.
And I thought that's promotion. That is promoting what you're doing in the future.
Yeah.
None of that now. Wake Up by Boo Radleys. I don't know this faction that Hathaway's building. Morrissey, the Gun Club, the Baddies. Yeah, but I mean, who knows who it's going to be in the end. I swear he pumps iron while asleep. Don Callis is 99% turning on Omega so he can be a full face. What, tonight? Big deal if he is. Another vote. Yeah. Sorry, I haven't done a vote. I haven't even got a banner up. Oh, I'm so behind.
Because the thing is, if you do that now, right, then it makes the Dark Order match. It really just confuses what the pay-per-view match is, because if he turns on, unless he goes with whoever's in the finals, which is a bit like AEW aren't going to rush that either, because here's the thing. Kenny's involved.
Yeah.
So and even if other people wanted to rush it, I'm pretty sure Kenny knows, he's not gonna.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, who do you think they're fighting against at All Out? It's gonna be Dark Order, isn't it?
I mean, have they not? Is the other match not tonight? Is it on? I'm assuming it's Rampage.
It's on Rampage, but it's Dark Order and Best Friends, and that entire side of the brackets we've only seen on Rampage.
So it's one of those things where we know what they should do. Someone in the Dark Order gets hurt, Hangman Page takes the spot. Which I really can't help but think as well. It's like, the fact that we've seen so little of Hangman Page on TV weekly.
Dude, it was the same during his title reign.
No, he was on most weeks during his title reign.
Not doing anything. If it was,
but man, it's... Oh.
I mean, the thing is, the build to him getting that title was incredible. And then it feels like they'd built it so well, but then had no plans once he had it.
Part of the problem...
with a DDT there.
Part of the problem that you find with babyface chasers is that once the payoff happens, people just kind of get like Liv Morgan. People are like, oh, we've seen the payoff now. So you need to be setting something up, because the babyface is such an underdog. Now you've seen them overcome the biggest odds. They're no longer the biggest baby. They're no longer such a big babyface anymore, such an underdog anymore, because we've seen them overcome the
odds.
So you need to be setting stuff up in the background. Like, for example, one of the things that I was setting up in the background with Charlie Morgan, because I knew that once she beat Sami Zayn for the title, it was like, well, what's next for her?
Oh, double knees off the springboard. Nice.
One of the things that I was setting up was a turn from one of her friends, and that was setting up for months and months and months. In fact, it actually set up for like 8 months that I had going on in the background, so that when people watched after the turn happened, if they watched back the previous 8 months, you could actually see it, and it made logical sense what was going on. You could see what was going on in a different way. Look at Jamie with the double suplex.
She's great.
And that's the kind of thing that you need. You need to be setting something else up. Otherwise, you've seen them overcome the odds now.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was 2.
Oh, that was close. Yeah, good.
That was 100% 2, but he still hit the mat, but that was 2.
Dude, Hikaru Shida's moveset seems like it's changed.
His shoulder was not down.
And super kick there from Britt Baker, or thrust kick, I guess. Those New Japan Strong Tag titles are something. They certainly are. Hikaru like Mr. Sulu. There we go. Paul says, Sassy, sorry, guys. Please like and subscribe. Tap that bell so you don't miss a stream or interviews. Interviews with Thunder Rosa today. Thanks, Sassy. Still think they should have gone with...
Hikaru. Car. Like what you drive. Hikaru
Shida. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You keep saying, oh!
Oh, a kick to the face. Comes out of nowhere. Brilliant as she's putting on the glove.
That was perfect. Camera catching that literally out of nowhere,
Beautiful.
Which is what you want.
Brilliant. But it was also clear what it was as well.
Yeah.
Nice. I still think they should have gone with Yakuza Shida in a white pantsuit. Could have been a great gimmick. There's still time, man. There's still time.
No, you don't do shit like that. Like,
what?
It gets you in trouble.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. The katana from Shida putting out Britt
Baker.
Baker.
That'll be the finish. And there it is.
The katana is a finish. I mean, she had the Falcon Arrow before as well. It feels like Shida's
move. Falcon Arrow was not really a finish. It was a trademark move.
Oh, was it?
But not really a finish.
They had the knee as well.
She had the knee. Yeah. And she's used that as a few times now. They needed to do that because Hikaru needed to win, but I'm glad it was over Britt and not over Jamie. Yeah, because that's a bigger deal when, of course, you beat Britt, and it's Hikaru. They needed to build Hikaru up. Otherwise, it just kind of felt like Hikaru was just a fourth person. Yeah.
Dude, but again, can we do some more here? Can we do some more? Can we have some more? Hikaru Shida's got her kendo stick and her belt.
The Regina the Wave Championship. Pro Wrestling Wave Championship in Japan.
Here we go. Kip Sabian promo. Looking great, by the way.
He does, doesn't he? He's a great, he's one of the most underrated. I mean, that's why it works.
Yeah.
But underappreciated. I think people... Oh my God, he just literally said the words I said.
Yeah. Well, it's his gimmick. The All Atlantic Championship. Oh, it's happening at All Out. Cool. That'll be a great match, man.
It will.
Kip's winning that, isn't he?
Don't know.
You've kind of got to. You've got to. His first match back. He's kind of got to. Don't call me Sharon.
It'll be a really short title reign for Pac.
It will, but they might do it. They might do short title reigns all the time with it. I mean, I don't think Pat loses out from losing it. You think he does?
I just think it's complicated.
You can't have Kip lose.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Have they once again gone with the wrong feud? Hang on, dude. Why didn't they have the whole him come in and interfere with Miro? That's the perfect. It was Miro that brought him off.
Maybe they didn't want to do anything because there's such a size difference between Miro and Kip, and again, you can't have. There's been very protected. Miro overall, so. I would imagine it's something to do with the size difference between the two, the protection. You
don't write off someone and then not have payback unless he's just a completely different character, which he kind of feels like he is, to be honest with you. He's obviously got the underrated thing still, but he feels like he's a wrestling joker at the minute, and I quite like that. I think he can do some really good dark things with it.
I certainly hope so. I know what, like, obviously, I know Kip. Like, I know what he can do. So there's a lot of character in Kip. Here's the thing. A load of people, I think the reason why Kip didn't perhaps reach the point or didn't live up to what some people, had as their expectations in was because they didn't know what he was. I think a load of people assumed they were getting some guy that does a load of roly-polies, basically, and there's a flippy guy and does all that, and it's like, that's not what Kip is.
There's a lot of character stuff there.
There's a lot of character in what Kip does,
Absolutely.
So, I think that people just assumed a guy his size and they'd heard all these great things about him. They assumed it was because he was going to do all this high-flying stuff when they'd heard good things about him because of, like he'd been in great matches, but it was linked to also great character
Great
work.
story and character, yeah.
So
interested to see what he does in the future. I really am. They sort of need to build him, though, I think, as well. So
I agree. This is why this is an interesting,
match. It'd be nice to see Kid back in the ring, though, man. Jeff Adams, we may get that down the road. The Yakuza. Let's vote, please. It was done. It was done. Sorry, I'm just rubbish at it. I'll end the poll there. 50% of people thought both ways. Here we go. Mira's going to say something. We listen. Hangman disappeared before All Out last as well. Didn't come back until after the pay-per-view. I thought that was because he was expecting a kid. Oh, right. Yes, it was. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah. The Redeemer's God made a deal with the devil, Dan. Oh, Darby's with Mira. Darby putting over Brody King. And here comes Sting. The enemy of the enemy. Shows you face paint. Oh, it's normal. It's our friend. Mira's so good, isn't he?
Punk.
Oh, what? Sorry?
CM Punk.
Oh, CM Punk coming out. You're a little ahead of me. That's cool. I'll hit.
Well, we're in Chicago, are we not?
Yeah, but he didn't come out to Moxley's thing at the beginning.
Wasn't the massive pop that I was considering it was by some shock as well.
Oh, he looks upset.
Not the big pop that. I mean, he's got to play it this way.
We're going into break. Yeah, but is he going to turn heel? I guess that's what people want. Cassidy, Claudio, Bryan, Muta, MJF, CM Punk, Kingston, Tanahashi, Page, Cole, Samoa Joe, Jericho, Punk, Jay White, Osprey, all contenders for John Moxley. Interesting. Guess we'll see what Punk says. I wonder how much Clash will be papered. Will it be more papered than Rumble 97? Papered.
Clash has got between 18 and 20,000 comps.
Really?
Yeah.
Dom's there this weekend.
Also, where a lot of people are upset, including someone that joins us on the stream occasionally, Butters, is a lot of people rushed out and they paid a lot of money for those tickets at the start, only to find tickets that were better seats than they got, going for a fraction of the price.
Dude, Ticketmaster are doing that. Was it sold
by
not just Ticketmaster?
It's WWE. It's a thing that WWE have been doing in the States. This is the first time that have done it over here as well. They do it at WrestleMania. It used to be that you look after your loyals. Now it's you take advantage of your loyals when it comes to these big companies.
20,000 tickets comped?
Between 18 and 20,000 tickets comped, yes.
Where's my comp, WWE? I know Dom got one. Dom's there this weekend. CM Punk's nearly crying as he picks up the microphone. Great win for the beloved Shida. Absolutely. Hikaru Shida is amazing. That was fun. It was. Shida is a boss. She's amazing. He wrestled an entire match on it. He's a heel. Shida is a boss. She 100% is. Incredible. Great to see her. Super Chat and Patreon are open. Donations are optional but appreciated. Yes, they are. If you want to buy a coffee, you absolutely can. Or some new socks.
I missed that, but someone obviously said something.
Some guy was obviously giving grief, and he said that he's done something more times than this fat guy's got screwed in his entire life. Don't forget to like or ant will break my ankle. Does Punk have that contract? I think he does. Probably shouldn't have said a lot of things. Saying he come back too early. I think he may. Gonna say, do the smacky crowd in Chicago expect him to turn? So are a bit muted? Maybe. Beat up in Cleveland. Is that where John Cena beat him?
Maybe. Or maybe The Miz. I don't know.
Crocodile tears, Todd. Yeah.
Good. They look good.
Is the 100% good enough? CM Punk's name graphic made a point about how fast he lost the belt. I forgot how they use name graphics to tell storylines. I missed it. I'm guessing it said it was beat by Jon Moxley in 3 minutes or something like that. In that squash that Dan didn't think was a squash?
I don't class it as a squash because there was a story attached to it.
Did you see my reaction video I did with us?
I was there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You can relive it anytime you want. He's got something on his t-shirt, by the way.
Yeah, he does. Is it the pay-per-view t-shirt with him versus Moxley or something like that?
Do you reckon?
Oh, I don't know.
Could be. Punk has a losing record in Cleveland. Punk got beaten UFC in Cleveland and walked out of Raw the last time in Cleveland, I think. Thanks, Dex. Jesus Christ, you guys are on it. CM Punk let his sister down who sat in the front row. Show us the shot. They're not going to show the shot. He's got a big announcement at the top of the hour, Dan.
Yeah.
Stalling for.
Yeah.
Maybe that love isn't enough anymore. Oh, here he comes. It's Steel. He's got the contract of Jon Moxley. This isn't you saying Steel. Good work here from Punk as well. You've been fighting from underneath. everything to get to where you are. He's most proud of CM Punk. His new grey tee looks like a good Gym 1. Interesting stuff happening here. Yeah, CM Punk's good at that. The Browns play in Cleveland, and they are bad. Says Todd. Worse than bad. Is from Cleveland. Not Cleethorpes. Oh, an MJF sign in the background with a WWE logo and an AEW logo on it. Pay MJF? Dude, the fans want MJF, man.
Oh!
It's still with a slap.
He just said the F word as well.
Did he?
Yeah. I don't know if they bleeped that in the States, but we didn't get it bleeped. Just the week after, the rumor is that they told him not to swear so much. We get the F-bomb.
Well, it's good work, man. I mean, I don't mind the F-bomb. The TV network might have a problem.
Cracking promo. Delivery from Ace Steel.
And Punk's reactions to it as well were great, man.
Oh, yeah. Making the biggest underdog. So what's the shirt?
It says Dover's on it.
It's got to be a Chicago thing.
Doves. Oh, they went for a kiss. But they didn't kiss. He was just a punk rock kid from Chicago before he was CM Punk. Jeff confirmed it was not bleeped.
Oh.
Yes, he did. John Moxley, you're a wild thing, but you weren't wild enough going out. The underdog going on the search for John Moxley. His entrance isn't that way. He's going up the steps. It's the other way. Here we go. Getting the crowd behind him, Dan. You can't break my bones. You can't drink my blood. Because we are Chicago. Dan. Why did they turn the lights out then? So, what a passionate promo, right?
Everyone cracking delivery.
Incredible. Does it work for an audience that isn't a Chicago audience as well as it does? Do you know what I mean? It was very location based. It was
because the idea, of course, is to make him just the ultimate babyface overcoming in his hometown. Yeah.
Absolutely, but I felt like there was a little bit too much reference on the location where it become him getting that cheap. But do you know what I mean?
I completely get what you mean.
Yeah. Just an observation. I'm not saying it's not good, guys. I think it was really well delivered. It was exciting, but I also think there's a lot that's not been said because he was actually saying a lot about I'm from Chicago, and actually, I think the feud and everything else deserves more than that. You know?
Yeah.
Jeff says it wasn't bleeped, by the way.
Yeah. So there we go.
That match. Oh, sorry, go on.
No, please carry on.
That match means Mox has to put over Punk with an injured foot. Yeah, I guess so.
Well, that's fine when you're telling like an underdog story. That's kind of what happens. Is you know.
Horrible, says Sassy. Sassy's just completely unhappy that Mox might be losing the title, but then he might win, and it'd be huge. I mean, Mox played heel tonight as well, so it's fine. The Browns suck. Lots of bad memories for Punk in Cleveland, right? This is going to be the end of a fan favorite CM Punk and the rise of a new CM Punk. Sharma, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. JR and Jungle Boy and Christian Cage in a backstage interview. Christian saying he's injured. I've got a point about this placement of this segment.
What, talking after talking?
I'll say afterwards because I missed too much of this last week and it was a really good promo. Going to be a has-been at a young age. Jungle Boy saying he's cared about Christian. It's felt familiar. I'm not here to be your friend.
Here's the thing, right? Because of the way that AEW do these things, would this be better if they could have? They don't tend to do rematches.
Using his name. Sorry,
they tend not to do rematches, right? It's very rarely that we do rematches in AEW. Yeah. So, would this not be one of those feuds where it would benefit from it being a bit longer with a few matches rather than just, a build up, a match, and that's it?
Yeah, 100%. The other right. So the thing that annoyed me first of all was, it was in the same place last week. Christian had a promo to cut after the CM Punk Moxley match, and I didn't listen to a word of it because we was all talking about what we'd just seen. We was all thinking about what we'd just seen. It was a big deal, the CM Punk Moxley thing. And actually, Christian and Jungle Boy's was a really great feud a couple of weeks ago. And then they've just been doing these talking segments all the time. And the other person that they've left out of it is Luchasaurus. And surely we all know he's going to play into the angle somehow because there's a question of...
We don't know for sure. We can't say with any guarantee that's the case.
I suppose. If you didn't, I'd be gutted because I want to see it. I want to see where Luchasaurus lays. But at the same time, we haven't seen him at all. So, yes, but it also means a rebirth for Punk. It could be a massive Punk heel turn. Wardlow with FTR coming out against... is that the Butcher? No, it's not. No.
That's Silas Young, isn't it?
Silas Young, yeah. That was fantastic, says Joseph. He should chase the belt as a heel. I think he will be a heel next, guys. Wish I could watch this card. Yeah, you'd love that promo, Jack. I mean, anybody else see Punk almost dropped the pen before he signed? That would have been awkward. Yeah. Oh, he should have got his knife out of his pocket, cut his finger, and there you go. Not even about the title. It's poor booking and storyline. I kind of agree. Yes, Sassy. I can only defend the Chicago stuff from the perspective that it builds an atmosphere for Sunday that elevates the match, like RVD versus Cena. Okay, really good point, Dex. Really good point. I mean, I haven't even got this on my list to write down. Is it even worth... guys, you don't need a poll for this, do you? You all right, Dan?
Yeah, sorry, I was just checking on somebody's well-being.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry, man. Yeah, no, that's cool.
No.
There we go, guys. Wardlow and FTR in a squash. It says it at the bottom of the screen. 7-star FTR. Yeah, man, they're amazing. Good thing Punk's just happens to carry the pen around. He wasn't going to fight until the pep talk, so had no reason to have a pen. Some people just have pens. JR playing a Dr. Phil role. WTF am I watching? Yeah, that didn't do much for me as well. Shame, because that was a hot feud, man. Good. Dan?
Oh, you just read it?
Yeah,
okay.
I just read it, yeah. I just realized the main event was last year's All Out was an immediate rematch to Cage Omega was on TV the week before the pay-per-view. Yes, it was. Wardlow Symphony. Mox will be over. Jungle Boy getting over too. Yes. Vote. I'm not voting for this, Hassan. We don't need a vote for this. We all just vote for what it is. A vote, please. Just because you said please. There we go. Who wins? Wardlow and FTR or
Shock
someone?
horror.
There you go. You can do your vote. I'll leave it up for you, Hassan. Okay, he's taking notes for the match on Sunday. What did that do, Dan? What was the point in that? This is shit, Dan.
This has not been has it?
No, it's been shit.
I don't want to say I don't think it's been that, but you know,
it's disappointing.
Like Moxley. Do you know what it is? We haven't had that match that usually by an hour and 11 minutes in we've had. The Britt and Jamie against Hikaru and Toni.
Didn't go on long enough.
I agree. It didn't go long enough. Yeah. I agree, actually. In fact, I'll make that point to them. Like the stuff with the Jack Swagger, Jake Hager versus Daniel Bryanson, as you wrote, as the new name that I'm all for. By the way, I'm all in on that. You know, like that went a while, and hold on. Oh, sorry, I had to rewatch something. Yeah, I don't know. It's felt like things haven't gone the right places, basically.
Yeah, I agree. I think All Out needs so much. It needs so much build. And that doesn't mean we haven't had fantastic TV every week, because we have. And I've been sat here praising the show because I've enjoyed it from a wrestling perspective. But we're left at a spot now where we're in... It's a bit like what you were saying last week about the thingy match, the Billy Gunn and his boys match being thrown on free TV, a dad versus son match. And it's like, it was thrown out there because they just wanted to get the Acclaimed into the tag title picture. So that feud had to finish.
Yeah.
And it's just rushed. It feels like whoever's writing the show is on something that's making them think very quickly. Quick work, says Joseph. Someone on the poll, lols. Well, Silas was one of them. Fascist, says Jack. What is interesting will be who wins the casino match, Punk's first opponent. Yeah, man. I mean, there's a mystery guy in there as well. But you can
Sorry, is my phone going off coming out? Sorry, I don't turn the volume down.
It is, yeah, but it's okay.
Sorry.
You're busy.
Sorry.
You're a busy man. Who will be Punk's first opponent? Absolutely. Although they could give it to Moxley and have a Punk heel turn. That'd be enough of a big story for Punk. Okay, I think Wardlow was better as a single. Yeah, he was. But the problem is, Todd, they've got that much bloody people signed to the roster that they're putting them all into three-ways, even the single guys, to get them on the big pay-per-view show. And that's the problem. That's why we don't have many singles matches on the pay-per-view. It's sad. I agree, Todd, says Sassy. Thanks, Sassy. Would love if Sting and Darby took over Dark Order. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Moxley's coming out again. Okay. Good.
It's a very raw episode, this, isn't it?
What, like lots of promos?
It's a very WWE all through the episode.
Yeah, because they've got to try and tell this story in a week. They should have done more on Rampage. I watched Rampage to find out what the backstage segment with Punk was. Would love if Sting and Darby take over the Dark Order. Yeah, that'd be good. CM Punk versus Jon Moxley at All Out. I mean, it might be an interesting match. Let's change the banner. Sorry,
guys.
No, you're all right, mate. You're busy.
Like, yeah.
I've updated the banner. Jon Moxley talks again. A real champion. You see, Moxley's doing all the right stuff. He's hitting the beats in the story. But I don't know if that segment there has increased my excitement for it anymore, because I just don't. It'd be interesting to watch. But it's not a match where I'm like, "Ooh, who's going to win?" I don't really care because they haven't made me care. Punk cannot lose in his hometown. He can if he's turning heel, Sassy.
Anyone can lose anywhere with the right story.
Ten's injured, Dan.
Ten's injured.
Evil Uno's taking his spot.
Why is 10 injured?
I don't know, because it didn't happen on the match. Oh. Andrade El Idolo trying to recruit 10. Oh, money everywhere. Oh. And a taser. There was a taser. Brilliant. Top Flight coming out.
What did I miss?
Andrade Idolo tried to buy 10 and Evil Uno, and then he beat the living shit out of them with the crutch that 10 had, and delivered the taser to 10. Yeah, it was cool.
10 didn't sell it.
Say again?
10 didn't sell it.
What, the taser?
Yeah.
Yeah, he fell back onto the chair.
No, he was already on the chair. He was already on the stool. I've just rewatched. I'm literally just.
He didn't sell the taser?
No. So I'm just going back. I'm just rewatching it. So Andrade forearms him. He takes the crutch, and that's when he falls onto the chair. And then he gets tasered, and he just looks at him.
Oh, really? You had the sound.
So he just looked at him though. He literally just went.
Isn't that what you do when you get tased?
What are you doing, fam?
With his pretend injury. So now both of them are injured, so we'll have to have Hangman Adam Page in it. Whatever. Jeff says there's just too much going on. Need to let stuff breathe. Plus, they want to showcase everyone on the pay-per-view, so it leads to a lot of four-ways, trios matches, which are harder to build. I agree, Jeff. I agree. We just need more singles, man. Like, it's too busy. Oh, the young kid. Moxley's back out here. The last pay-per-view was Forbidden Door. AEW owed a slump. But Forbidden Door was a shit build as well, Jack. That's the problem. That's 2 in a row. And Forbidden Door was one of the best pay-per-views of the year for sure, but it was a shit build because there was too much going on. Do you remember how it affected Blood and Guts and all that sort of stuff? That's the only issue with this match. I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm sure it will be good. Oh, here's an idea about to beat Mox. Then MJF prevents Punk the win in Chicago. Oh, interesting. Todd, definitely interesting. That would be cool. A Paul, yeah, all right. Oh, I better stop the last poll. The last poll, I had FTR and Wardlow versus someone, and we did have votes for someone. I appreciate that. Thank you to whoever voted for someone. And someone appreciates it as well. Wins. Is it Utah and Phoenix?
What? When? Now?
Yeah.
It's Utah and Rush.
Oh, Utah and Rush?
Yeah.
Versus Phoenix and Dante.
No, it's a 4-way, is it not?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I would imagine so. I mean, I was texting someone, so, but like, yeah, it's a 4-way because now Phoenix and Dante are doing stuff, and if it was a tag, they would be in a team.
There's your vote, guys. Get a vote. Yeah, let's go. Oh, damn it! I'm gonna have to change a vote.
I hate it when people do sunset flips, and because it's supposed to be a kick out, they push the person that they're pinning's off. It's like we can see that shit.
Yeah.
Oh. Incredible.
There you go, guys. There's a 4-way vote there. Jose, the assistant, is
what
dangerous.
Shit. This is what the first hour needed.
Beautiful.
The first hour needed this match because we're about to freaking get Osprey and co. You know, like,
yeah.
Why we got so I don't know. You know, like we needed the first hour. This match, Daniel Bryan and Hager. I guess they wanted the names on at the start but like I just feel that the thing that a lot of people look for from AEW is a bit of this action as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, and I feel that we kind of needed this.
Yeah. Oh, it has done. But the issue is, Dan, we've got this, but we've got so many other talking points that we just can't get our head around as well, and our minds like scrambled with all this mess.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, this is cool to see. This is a cool match, but actually, what's it doing to add to the stories that we need to be told? I mean, I know that these guys are all in the ladder match, and maybe they will. Maybe there'll be something that makes me want to see that even more. I don't know. He is smart. Afraid I've now been awake 21 hours with permission. I'm going to head off to bed. You have permission. Good night, Jack. Vote, please. You have a vote. I was
Jack,
thinking that.
Make sure that you watch Eve tomorrow night. Well, or tonight.
Pro Wrestling Eve, yeah, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock UK, is it?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock
7 o'clock
UK.
if you're going, because that's when the doors open. 8 o'clock on the Twitter.
I will be trying to
on
cover it,
YouTube.
guys. I will definitely be trying to cover it, but I'm just worried I'm only going to get a few hours sleep. I will definitely be trying to do it.
Who needs sleep?
I know, right?
Sleep is what you get when you're dead.
I know, work sucks. Night Jab, hi Jack.
I know, I'm going to be at work.
I know, right?
I'm working now whilst I'm also doing this. I'm literally writing the newsletter while watching AEW and conversing with yourself. And, you know, others.
Multitasking, man.
Multitasking, my friend. I am multitasking. I'm also making sure that the entrance musics, well, there will be some new ones due to the fact that there are now people that previously weren't able to be on the stream who now can be on the stream because of NXT UK no longer being a thing. So,
is that was that a teaser of a few surprises tomorrow night at Pro Wrestling Eve, Dan?
No, it's announced. Millie McKenzie, Nina Samuels, they will be on.
You got Millie McKenzie, yay! Yep. I miss Millie. Cool, suplex Millie.
Huge trios match tomorrow.
Great,
because everyone loves trios matches.
Right, well, they all message you and ask them for them. Bye, Jack. I will do you proud. You always do. In what world is Andrade looking to size Uno to a contract? I mean, I know they needed a reason for Hangman to fill in, but come on. Yeah, it kind of doesn't make sense, really, does it? It's not like they've sold Uno as being a reason.
Yeah, no, you're totally right.
Yeah, absolutely. Sadly, you just described the build to WrestleMania 2000 and it ruined the card. I'm hopeful, though. Yeah. Forbidden Door wasn't a great pay-per-view. It went beyond to a gift for wrestling fans. BioWare bed. Yeah, Forbidden Door was incredible, man. But the build was garbage. I did Dex, but AEW does great shows. They do, but do you know what would make it great, Sassy? A great build, and that's what we've had in the past, and that's what we had a year ago. Remember All Out when CM Punk debuted, and I was like, dude, like the CM Punk match, Derby match, didn't do it out for me. It felt out of place with the rest of the show compared to the rest of the card. And the build for it was incredible. The build for everything's been incredible, you know, and it feels like it's going downhill.
Yep.
Eve tonight on it, says Jack. Good luck, Don, and pass it on to the roster and crew.
Oh, that was
beautiful drop kick from Wheeler Yuta.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Am I? Let me know if I need to pause. Lifting him up and sitting him down with a power driver. Say again, love.
I somehow, even though I was live, I then was not live.
It's weird, isn't it?
It happens sometimes.
Yeah, it happens, yeah. Sassy asks, Dan, how is your wife?
Sleeping, thank you. I'm sure happily sleeping as well. Annoyed that I'm not.
I will be sleeping soon. And Phoenix and Dante Martin, we've seen these two go in the ring at it before. Good, beautiful sit-out plancha there from Dante Martin. Building up the Joker. Who's it going to be? Who knows?
I'm just kind of fed up of seeing new people constantly, you know?
Yeah. Well, when we've had Morrissey already tonight for absolutely no reason. And we're all complaining about not enough people, and we keep bringing people in.
Right, exactly. This is a fun match. I'd love to, you know,
Rouge with the kick there to Phoenix's face. Beautiful turnaround from Phoenix, and really nice fall out the ring from Rouge as well.
Oh,
Poison Rana lands on his head.
Yeah, he did.
Say again?
It's like, yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
It's
only the top of his head.
Right. Who needs that in your neck?
No.
Your spine.
Yeah. Wheeler Yuta now going to the top rope. An uppercut from Phoenix, slowing him down. He may be the mystery. Yeah, I'd be happy with that, Sassy, because you know we don't need anyone else, do we? Yuta going up to the top now. Going for the double foot stomp, but Dante Martin rolls out the way, sends him to the apron. Beautiful. These guys just move beautifully around the ring.
Smooth.
Arm drag into the arm. Finish. And 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Look at that pin. Hooking the leg back while having the arm in. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
Seatbelt. Absolutely gorgeous. Dante Martin, looking shots. There's your lineup for the Casino Ladder match. It's Rouge, it's Andrade, it's Dante Martin, it's Phoenix, it's Pentagon, it's Yuta, it's Cesaro, and it's a mystery.
Do you not find it a little bit, but it's just really because of the volume of wrestlers that they have that we're seeing Cesaro on the pay-per-view, but it's in a ladder match, not a wrestling match. You know, I just kind of like, I don't know, bruv. Like, but like they've just got so many people on. You know, it's like, what they're going to do, like a 7-hour pay-per-view.
They need to get Ring of Honor going ASAP, man. Alex Windsor and Silver. Are they going to have Hangman? Oh, if it means I have to take on 3 guys, so be it. Here comes Adam Page. Still gets a crop from the crowd, even though it was completely spelt out. Johnny Silver confirming he doesn't do the booking in AEW. There we go.
And the graphic is already there.
Do you know what? I think Page in the Dark Order versus Young Bucks and Kenny. I think that's going to be really fun at the pay-per-view. I think the Dark Order, while it sounds like they're a different league to everything else, and they kind of have been booked that way, I actually think they're going to be a lot of fun.
Oh.
Wheeler Yuta versus Daniel Garcia next Wednesday.
For the Pure Championship. Oh, that'll be interesting. How would the Pure Championship rules get over on Dynamite? Oh my God, poor Excalibur is having a mare, bless him, because he has to talk so quick.
Tomohiro Ishii.
That's on the 0 hour. That's on the buy-in part.
Pat versus Kitsurian on the Hook versus Angelo Parker. No fucking build. Oh, no, they have been calling him out in backstage segments. A 4-way AEW Women's World Championship. I mean, talent in that, but Jesus. A 3-way. Jake. Oh, there's a singles. Jake Cargill versus Athena. Don't feel like he's had any build on Dynamite. Another singles. We've also got Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs.
And another trios match.
Another trios match featuring a singles guy.
Casino ladder match.
A lot of singles guys in a cluster.
Have we only got the 2 women's matches?
Yeah. Swerve and Our Glory, the Acclaimed, no build. Ricky Starks, Powerhouse Hobbs. I think that could steal the show.
I don't think it could steal the show, but it could be good. Mate, how many matches?
A Moxley versus CM Punk? I mean, it will be a novel sort of ending to the pay-per-view because we'll be seeing a singles match.
I mean, there's a lot of matches, yo.
Who wrote that down and went, this is good? Well, we know who did it. Tony Khan.
There was a lot of matches, bro. But, like, you know, the card, like, from a wrestling quality, it'll be phenomenal. It will be phenomenal.
Yeah, good. I hope so.
But
I really hope so.
But we're all going to be tired because the thing is, it's like when you get like 2 hours in, 3 hours in, and everything you've seen has been excellent.
Yeah,
you're tired for that last hour. I mean, I've done these watch-alongs with you on the pay-per-view. I've had to take myself outside and, you know, like try to shock the body with freezing cold air or whatnot, you know. And
yeah.
You know, because you're so tired. Now, granted, there is a time frame difference over here in the you know, for us when we're watching an AEW pay-per-view, it starts at 1 a.m. If the show's 4 hours long, you know, like 3 a.m. going into 4 a.m., like we're starting to, but we're starting to struggle more. If we're tired, the whole show is, you know, don't get me wrong, it's the weirdest thing to complain about. There's just too much good wrestling, you know. But it sounds like a weird thing, and it is a weird thing, and I don't have necessarily the answer, except for, I don't know, more pay-per-views or sort that brand split. Well, one, you can sort that brand split out, but I think they've got more. I think they've got more workers than two brands. Like they need a third brand, bro.
Ring of Honor needs to get going ASAP. Dan, I'm gonna just go for a quick one while I'm Ratam, welcome to the channel, my dude. What's up, guys? AEW some channels. Thank you so much, my dude. I love the pun there. Your puns are welcome on the Gimme a Whole Year Wrestling podcast. Brian Cage will be back at AEW Dynamite next week. He's joining the Trust Busters.
What?
Cool. I think that would be detrimental to Parker, wouldn't it, if you join the Trustbusters?
Yeah, because unless they're going to make them this giant team, but that doesn't sound like. Then you got. I mean, I don't know. Like Tony Khan likes his old WCW, and back in the old days of WCW, we had a team called the Skyscrapers, which was Sid and Dan Spivey, and then later on it was Dan Spivey and Mark Calloway. And maybe like these two are obviously much more agile, bigger, maybe maybe that actually wouldn't be the worst idea. Maybe the idea of Brian Cage and Parker Boudreaux would actually be pretty cool. I would actually be up for that. Like a cool Skyscrapers style tag team in 2022. We don't have anyone like that, so it'll stand up. It'll be its own thing. That's a really, really, really cool thing. So yeah, I don't know where you've read that. I don't know if that's just your prediction and your idea. But I'd be up to see that. Bratton also says that Buddy Matthews faced against Brian Cage on a recent Australian pay-per-view. Jeff Adams said this pay-per-view is going to be on until 2 a.m. in the States. You boys better be ready for it. Really? No, that's not the official time frame, surely. Like, that can't be. That's not. They're not going to have it go because doesn't it start at 8? Yeah, that'd make it 6 hours. No, you're ribbing me. What have we got there? I think I've gone through. I think that's all of the comments now. So here we go. Right now, main event time here on the stream. It is time for Will Osprey and Aussie Open. Will Osprey, who had, wasn't it something like 3 5-star plus matches in the course of a week, and other matches were like 4 3/4 star matches and whatnot. That is, if you go by that version of 5-star matches, which is a pretty high standard. The guy was against Tetsuya Naito. The guy was against Kazuchika Okada, which I didn't see the Naito match. I did see the Okada match. It was tremendous. The trios match last week was outstanding. And I think that, while we were watching it, we realized this is a 5-star match. It really, really was. So now we've got Young Bucks and Kenny Omega against Osprey and Aussie Open. Like, I kind of feel that because we now know before the match, we know that Hangman is on that side. Yeah, I feel that we could have done without knowing that Hangman was the partner before this match, because it's just kind of like confirmed what we all kind of suspected anyway, which was that it's Kenny and the Young Bucks going over. I don't think it would have hurt to have suddenly gone to the back and found that Hangman, and then found that Hangman was going to be the partner, and then end the show like that, knowing that Hangman's going to be the partner for Rampage on Friday, and that if they win, they will face Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. Now obviously there's a chance that we could be surprised, but I think we're all kind of going in just really now with more confirmation of what the finish of this match is, which is a shame, because if it takes anyone out of this match, what a match to be taken out of. Kenny Omega along with Don Callis. Kenny looking awesome. There's Michael Nakazawa there with him as well. Sandra says the poll. I can't make the polls, sadly. So I can't help you on that one. There's those AEW Trios championship belts that they have had they've had in their possession for a very long time. This Trios title tournament was originally scheduled to begin considerably earlier. Omega, Osprey, they're going face to face. Then Omega backs off.
Oh, he's dyed his beard. He's dyed his beard. I better get into some comments. Is that all right? Because I think
I've done all the comments, mate.
Oh, have you? Thank you, man.
So yeah, I think we're good.
Thank you, man.
I think people want you to get that poll up, brother. They want that polls.
Of course they do.
They love that. I tell you what, right? Your audience, mate, they love polls more than Vince Russo. Like, seriously. Oh, yeah, here we go, boy. Osprey, Omega.
While I'm writing a bloody poll? No.
That's right. You've got to miss this shit, bruv. We'll cover it for you. Back and forth, chop, one wing angel off the top, through the stage, on the outside. Sammy Guevara standing there, just looking with a fish and a bucket of custard. It's very peculiar what's going on right now, and you are missing this.
What?
In the meantime,
Sammy Guevara. I have a point about Sammy Guevara, which I want to get to in a second.
Very relevant in this match.
The point I've got to make, right?
Yep. You tell us.
They've been taken. Him and Kingston isn't happening at All Out. It was one of the first matches advertised for All Out. Backstage altercation. He called him chubby on stage. He didn't agree with it. He got into nearly fisticuffs by the sounds of it. Eddie Kingston approached Sammy with it. Sammy thought he was just doing the right thing.
Oh, great
clothesline from Will Osprey.
Sends Omega to the outside.
Nick
now.
Going up top. Beautiful.
Launch pad Rana sends Osprey to the outside, and now we've got a double Pescado from the butts to Aussie Open, but Aussie Open catch him. And shades of the natural disasters, Earthquake and Typhoon with the sandwich there.
Typhoon? You mean Shotmaster, right?
Yeah. Osprey with a Sky Twister press fight. Shades of Chaparrita Asari, who invented that hold from All Japan Women in the mid-90s. Go and check her out. Look at this with the Sky Twister press.
Beautiful stuff, man. Osprey's a bloody beast.
He's next level.
He's booked right as well. So
crowd would have gone mental. Any concerns about the finish? You know, like they're just so happy to see Osprey and Omega in there, and then these 6 teams in general, the Bucks and Aussie Open,
and they're not even just teasing it as well. They're giving us it.
What a lot of people don't realize as well is Carl Fletcher, who's on screen right now. He's only like 23 years old.
Is he
He's
really?
Still a
That's
baby.
so young. That's so young.
Yeah, he is. Oh, that backdrop. I felt that.
Yeah, that's on the ramp. And Aussie Open getting.
Whoa! This match.
Whoa! Matt Jackson with a massive dive.
Yep. Somersault senton there takes out Carl Fletcher.
But the distance on it, man.
Oh, it was reminded me of Kurt Angle when he was at his athletic peak.
Wow. My point was with Sammy Guevara and Kingston. Kingston's got a match on All Out and Sammy doesn't. It just feels that's going to piss Sammy off. You know, there's loads of rumors of backstage problems. We've heard all the stuff about Sammy and Kingston, and it feels like Sammy's getting punished for that. That's not gonna cause good relations backstage, is it?
I don't know. It's a weird one because then Guevara did that bizarre interview or released a bizarre statement.
Oh, the statement. Yeah.
Which was just kind of like unnecessary. But here's the thing, right? By delaying the match, like we could, for all we know, all is good now, right? And this is all part of the plan. Because by delaying the match, right, we kind of make people more intrigued as to, well, they cancelled it. What they cancelled it. So when we eventually do get them two together, there adds a little something to it. So I actually really like it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. If it plays out like that, Dan, I'll be down with it.
They'll have to.
Let's hope so. Because there's money there. There's money to be made.
Oh,
He's
look
ADHD.
at Will trying to go for it. That's so.
Act like he has added Energizer Bunny. Paul, what's up, Wicked Snazzy? Nice to see you, man. Wicked. Yeah, I've done the vote. I hope Kenny and the Young Bucks win tonight. I'm sure they will. Will is a wonder. He absolutely is. Wait, Will's 23. No, Will's older than 23. It was the guy
Will's
from
like 26 now.
United Empire.
Something like that. 26, 27.
Is it United Empire or Aussie Open?
Aussie Open are a tag team that are members of United Empire.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Carl Fletcher, that is. Sammy's still on honeymoon. Is he? Right. Okay.
Handspring, double Pele kick.
Oh,
and the
good
thing with
stuff.
that as well is like when Osprey does it, the handspring looks like it adds something to it. So many people do the handspring and it makes it look like they lose the momentum as opposed to gaining momentum.
Yeah.
Osprey actually makes it look like it gains momentum, you know?
Yeah. Absolutely done.
Mark Davis with almost like a babyface comeback of his own here.
Low kick there from the Young Bucks. Mark Davis with the
big boy
cartwheel.
Big boy with a cartwheel there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't.
Oh, no.
Oh, he got it.
Yeah.
I know.
Eventually.
It didn't.
Guevara is basically Randy Orton from 2005 at this point. Yeah, it feels like Triple H after the curtain call.
It was
Kenny Omega coming in. I haven't seen any of the injured Kenny Omega that were playing up in the last match. Joseph,
were they playing it up, or was it just that the spot went and they just went with it? The spot went wrong and they just went with it.
There was a couple of points where there was stuff where he was struggling to do stuff or struggling to hit stuff, and
it just seems that that's doing Punk's story as well. Like that, Kenny.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Beautiful, and look at that cell, man. How Will holds it, and like
Will knows how to feed for a camera, bruv. Yeah. Will knows how to feed for a camera.
Going for
Omega
the tag
in
on
with
Kenny.
Mark Davis.
Massive jump off, even the jump over the rope. God damn, love Kenny. Boots in the midsection. Kenny.
Look how quick.
Going under.
Nice.
Wow. Oh, taking out the drop kick on a low drop kick.
Going for that jumping famouser into the Bulldog.
Boom. Sit down. Beautiful stuff. Love the fact Nakazawa's on his knees.
Yeah. I like the fact that Kenny used a full Nelson to bring him up.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the Snapdragon.
And there it is. God damn, what a sell as well.
Oh.
And another Snapdragon, the best Snapdragon in the game, man.
Oh.
Him and Toni.
We really haven't got these two.
Kenny's not going for Osprey first. Big mistake as Osprey comes in with the thrust kick. Goes for the Oscar, but Omega just stands straight in it. And Dragon, but no, Will Ospreay flips out of it, makes it look easy.
This crowd are so Will. They are so behind Will.
Yeah, man.
They are behind Will more than Omega.
Yeah. Look at it.
No, Will.
Look at it. And then he hits the Snapdragon. Great, man. Great. What a build to that spot.
Will is a machine, bruv.
Indeed, man. I want a V-trigger. Sassy, I'm sure you'll get the V-trigger. Will Ospreay is a rare breed of British athlete. So smooth, indeed. Omega is cooking already. He is. He's back. Crowd is going nuts again. I'm not surprised.
Mate, the crowd's going mental, and like it's like, and I don't think it's hit the peak of what we hit last week. Oh,
lifting him up into the suplex. The stalling double suplex from the second rope. The avalanche. Beautiful. Nick Jackson breaking it up there. Will Osprey stalking the ring now, looking at Omega. Will Osprey is still the legal man, by the way.
No, Dave Fletcher's the legal man.
He didn't get the tag.
Well, I don't know how. At what point the tag went from Will to to Mark Davis, but apparently it did.
Oh, taking off the compression shirt.
Oh no, Will.
Showing the injuries of Kenny Omega, and suddenly he's showing them injuries big time as well.
Oh, nice. Just with a punch.
Oh,
Instead of doing something big and flat, he's just, look.
He's targeting the area.
Sound of those forearms from Will to Kenny Omega.
Great stuff.
Backbreaker. Snaps it with a spin as well.
And there it is. Am I a bit behind?
No, I was just calling it a bit.
Yeah. You was predicting the future, was he, Dan?
Oh, we're going to a picture-in-picture moment, but for us, it just looks normal.
Absolutely. The bonus of having fight. £5 a month, is it?
$5.70 something, I think, now.
It's great. Every Wednesday, I get to watch my favorite TV show. Oh, massive chop from Will Osprey. We're in break, man. They can't hear that over the Domino's advert.
I know, right? We are. That's right. So if you're watching it in the States right now, like, you just got picture-in-picture, no sound. For us, watching it over here, we get the whole thing live and uninterrupted. So we got full screen, sound, commentary, you name it.
Yeah, man. Is that something that the Americans can get on Fight?
No. Region blocked.
No. Wow.
I mean, maybe if they got a VPN.
Right. Spinebuster there. It's funny. My favorite Osprey bout is still Ricochet.
Getting rid of him. I like that.
But that's only half of what Will can do. Yeah, man. Yeah. I loved his match with Mox. So sassy. Yeah, you said
great match.
I thought you said something went wrong in the match.
Yeah, the finish.
Right, was it? Right. Good.
It was a finish that wasn't a finish.
Okay. The Mox One Rule 2 says Joseph. Yeah. I haven't seen it. I need to watch it. Forearms now.
Well, mugging for the camera. Good lad. People think they know Will. They don't know Will.
No.
People think that they've got Will figured out. Like, and he's just some guy that just does flips and shit.
No, he's not at all.
No.
He's not at all. No, I don't think people do think that. Look at the...
Oh, no, you see it a lot, man. You see a lot of people say it. Even so-called bloody experts that have been watching wrestling for donkey's years say it. You know, even some former, you know, wrestlers that competed for major promotions say it. And it's just like, bruv, like you're only saying it because you want to sound A, relevant, and B, you actually clearly never seen a proper Will Osprey. You've probably just seen some GIFs.
Yeah, some highlights.
Yeah. Or maybe you watched, you know, the stuff that you did with Ricochet, you know, 6-7 years ago, and you think that that's a recent thing.
In a club, yeah, in a small club, entertaining a small
bunch of people. In New Japan.
The stuff. Oh, the New Japan one, yeah.
Yeah, like, but...
They did it in a club in Northern Ireland as well, didn't they? That was brilliant.
Oh, for... yeah, probably for OTT, I imagine. Probably I mean, OTT ran big venue. Like, they have like 2,000 people at the shows, man.
This one was a real small one. It's a bagging match. It was on his documentary on Prime.
Oh man,
the Mox One ruled. Have you not? Oh, it's worth watching. Yeah. The Mox One Rule 2, indeed, it's on YouTube. Will is the whole package.
Yeah.
Freaking hell! Beautiful stuff there from Nick Jackson. Oh, massive takedown on United Empire, taking them both down with beautiful synchronicity. Nick Jackson going over the top and sending them down with a double face buster. Oh, movement. Oh, what? Imagine being in the mind of Nick Jackson and being thrown around.
Well, this is shades. Oh, I've said this before. This is shades of the stuff that they did in Dragon Gate and the trios matches there.
Yeah.
into the knees.
Oh,
Nick goes for a 450. Will gets the knees up. Snapdragon from Will.
boom.
And I'll tell you, it wouldn't surprise me if Will goes for the one-winged angel either.
Going for a V-trigger by the look of it.
Yeah,
and Kenny saying,
he toggled the right stick and did the Omega Zone taunt.
Yeah, absolutely. As we're getting these two in the ring, the whole crowd have been on the feet for the entire match, Dan.
It's Kenny and Will. And also, I think people realised last week, Will's a star.
Oh, God, yeah. And that, the way that he flips over a body is beautiful.
Cut off. Into the powerbomb.
Goes for the clothesline, but he goes round it, gets it up. Sit down powerbomb. Are you kidding?
No, I'm not.
How beautiful.
And now tags in. Now we've got Aussie opening with Nick Jackson. And they're going for that elevated Oz cutter. Oh!
Nick Jackson hits it. Turns it on Osprey.
That was unique. Beautiful.
Oh, good for the Young Bucks, man. This is Young Bucks back on form. Absolutely.
Oh, Jesus.
Beautiful powerbomb. Just rolling him through for the elite kicks. Kenny just falling over with the power. Jesus.
2.999.
Still skeptical about Blair B. Priestley in WWE, but hopefully she takes the title at World Collides. No offense to Miko, of course.
Meltzer driver time. But Will out of nowhere with the cutter.
With the Oz cutter.
And now they're going to go for the Meltzer driver on Matt Jackson.
Everyone's stealing everyone's moves here, Dan. It's almost like they've got the
into the shooting star version.
Do you know when something leaves you speechless, Dan? Both of us.
It was the perfect timing on that kick out. Perfect.
Kicking off, Nick. Kenny with a running knee. Nick now super kicks. Oh my God. What did we just see, Dan?
Mate, the perfect kick out is what we saw.
It was beautiful.
Triple super kick.
It was WrestleMania 3 kick out, that was. Super kick party for Carl Fletcher.
Mate.
His Rev Pro matches are must see, says Sassy. Also in MLW, Will has a superstar appeal that makes you stand up and pay attention.
He does have a superstar appeal. He does.
This is amazing, really says Joseph. Yeah, man. I mean, this is phenomenal. 3 minutes left of the show, guys.
Such a shame. I could do with this.
V-trigger to Kenny Omega or a running high knee strike.
Oh.
Bounces him onto the ropes. Sits him up on Kenny Omega.
Nice.
Indie driver. Putting down Will Osprey. Osprey's not the legal man.
V-trigger. Kenny.
You ain't got long, Kenny. Get it in. Because if you're going to do something at the end. Here he goes.
Oh. One-winged angel.
Absolutely. Setting it up there. The most protected finisher in wrestling.
That's it.
Not kicking out of it.
Very good.
And that could have been the pay-per-view match and I would have been happy.
They've got, the thing is, as good as that was, they've probably got another one better than that in them as well.
You reckon? Wow.
Yeah, I do.
They are exciting. Todd says that was awesome. Indeed, it was.
Yeah.
Awesome end to the show, to a very lackluster show. Not lackluster, just frustrating, man. Just frustrating. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm pissed. The quick discussion: Will Osprey in AEW? Do you think it'd be good for him?
He's very happy in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure if more agreements can be made between AEW and New Japan, he's clearly over there, over at a ridiculous level. It would certainly be interesting when contracts come up. It's
My God, says Sassy, absolutely. That's how you do a main event. Yeah, that is. Oh, Josie says great glow show for All Out. Great go home match. How about that?
Yeah.
Will Ospreay looking pissed off on the ramp.
Yeah.
That's the shot they needed. That's what
I mean. It's just like, Will. The thing is, though, Will's not on the pay-per-view.
No.
No,
so he's not on the pay-per-view, but this is building the future, man. It's just... That's how good Will is, by the way. He's not even on the pay-per-view, and you leave this wanting to see Will on the pay-per-view, not just because of the match, but because the shot of what he did then at the end on the ramp, the look in his eyes, the fact that he wasn't yeah, man. Dude gets it. The dude gets it. And, yeah. Jeff says... Sorry, go on.
No. Please, carry on.
That was worth it. Rest of the show was... yeah. I love how Kenny is falling apart. We're getting the extra on fight. We're getting a Kenny Omega speech.
Well,
guys,
this now could be that signal goes.
This sometimes happens, guys.
Yeah,
sometimes
we get extra stuff on the fights,
we will translate it for you guys.
Translate it? They're speaking English.
Well, I know, but I mean,
no signal from venue. There it goes.
Shit. I love how Kenny is falling apart. I think he looks great, man. He looks great. He's got everything back. He's 100% better than Raw, says Sassy. When hasn't AEW? I mean, Will at the casino match. Oh, that's nice.
He's not.
Will is joking nice. Why?
He's not, though.
Why?
Because unless I'm not supposed to, because I know when his flight is. You can't remember. No.
I shouldn't have pressed it, should I? Damn it. Because that would have been that. I want to see more Will.
Yeah, I know.
Guys, it's been a great night. Thank you so much for joining me, Dan. Been wicked having you on, as always.
Pleasure.
Good luck tomorrow night. Hopefully, I will be doing a live stream of Pro Wrestling Eve tomorrow night. I'm not going to guarantee it because I don't know how I'll be feeling when I'm up for work at 9 o'clock in the morning.
You have no excuse.
I have no excuse. I can't wait.
You damn right you can't wait. You can't wait. Jetta, Millie McKenzie, and Charlie Morgan against Emerson Jane, Nina Samuels, and Lizzie Evo. Laura Diaz-Hayo against Sky Smithson. Kanji against Alexis Falcon. And today I had to change the card around, because an opportunity suddenly became possible. So now the Ava White versus Harley Hudson match has been scrapped. I'm sure we'll make that match happen in the future at some point. Ava will now do an open challenge. Harley Hudson will now team with Rain Leverkusen and face Nightshade and Rhea O'Reilly. And the winning two women will go to Tokyo Joshi Pro. So there's a lot there,
There's stakes there, man.
There is stakes, that's... Rhea and Nightshade, they've already both been to Japan once before. Nightshade for Tokyo Joshi Pro, Rhea previously for Sendai and Marvelous. Harley Hudson and Rain Leverkusen, they're babies in the business, but if there's one thing that Tokyo Joshi Pro has, it's exciting up-and-comers, and that's where Rain Leverkusen and Harley Hudson would fit in beautifully. So there is so much that, that is happening tomorrow night, and I didn't even get to the point where Alex Windsor who'll be defending the Tokyo Joshi Pro International Princess Championship against Hikaru Noah, the former champion. There's just so much. You cannot miss this. There's a reason why I am up at 3 a.m., even though I leave in about 4 hours.
Yeah, because you're you're using your free app, your dirty app to
Dirty app. It's
dirty
not
app.
OnlyFans, mate.
Does an OnlyFans have an app?
Does I honestly don't know. I assume it must do. Surely everything's got an app.
I don't know. There's an app for that.
There's an app to find out if the thing that you like has an app.
Without having your wife go through your search records and go, what's going on, Dan? Why are we losing money out the bank account again? Brazzers. Yeah, it's just a meat order. The guys, I put a link up in the YouTube, so we will be covering Eve tomorrow because Dan, I'm looking forward to it. I'd watch it. I just don't know if I'd stream it. But I will endeavor to stream it. It depends on you know what it's like, Dan. Energy man. I need.
No, I don't know because I don't have that luxury.
What? You don't have energy?
I definitely don't have that. It's 3 a.m. I'm leaving in 4 hours. So in a moment, I'm going to hear my wife going, Dan, you got to go to sleep in a moment. Otherwise, you're not going to wake up in 2 moments.
You are mental for joining me. Thank you so much, man.
No, I had work to do anyway. So and I just thought, wrestling's always best when it's watched with friends, right?
It is, isn't it? And we can commentate and we can chat about it and stuff like that. Guys, I've put a link into the chat. That's an interview that I did earlier today with Thunder Rosa from.
Did you do an interview with Thunder Rosa today?
I did an interview with Thunder Rosa. Yeah. Did I tell you?
No, this is the first I've heard of it. I didn't know.
I mess up a bit, but so be nice in the comments. But leave a comment on the video, let me know that you've enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll get some more if we get more views on it. That's good for everyone. Certainly good for us. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Dan, thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't seen Dan before, follow Pro Wrestling Eve. We will be watching that show tomorrow night. I will be watching it, whether I'm streaming or not. But I should be streaming. Come and join me. The first half of it is free. The second half of it is members only, of which I am. But it's like, £7 a month to be a member for a cracking show. So come and hang out, watch what Dan does, so we sort of know what he's talking about more when he's on stream. Sort of emphasizes it a lot. Jeff, Joseph, Dex, Todd, Hassan, Snazzy, if you're still here, Ratan, you've all rocked tonight, man. And Jack, who's gone to bed, you've all rocked tonight. I love hanging out with you all on Wednesday. Thank you so much for coming, and until next time, keep it gay. That's what we used to say. Do you know that's what we used to say? Do you know why we don't say that anymore?
People don't realize that it's not meant in a negative way. Because...
Yeah. So we did a cameo, and someone refused to say it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess he refused to say it. Yeah, because he was like, I don't get what it means. Obviously, this person is intelligent. Like, he didn't know if it was going to be used.
Either way, what's wrong with it?
Well, there's nothing wrong with it, but he didn't know if it was going to be used against him or what. It was Kevin Owens. There you go.
Fair.
Yeah. Cool, guys. Until and also I'm streaming Pro Wrestling Eve tomorrow. Clash at the Castle. I'm streaming that. The WWE
is Dom going to be streaming it from there as well?
He is in Cardiff. He is watching the event. He's doing press all week there.
Is he also doing the Progress and ICW shows? There's an ICW show which literally begins at midnight following Clash at the Castle.
No, he won't be doing that. No, he won't be doing that. So Dom is there, so we might get a pop in from him, and I think it's going to be a me and Becky stream. So come and hang out with me and Becky on Saturday.
Originally, they were Conrad was going to do this whole big festival thing this weekend over here. Evidently, at some point, that got for whatever.
They're doing the Taker one-man show, aren't they?
Yeah, they're doing the Taker one-man show, and I'm surprised that WWE are doing as little as they are, considering they got 48,000 people there. 68,000 including the comps. So, I'm surprised. I mean, that's a lot of people that they could have added a lot more things to. That is
indeed.
Where, but perhaps there's also with everything that's going on in WWE, the changing of running, those kind of decisions. under the new management would have needed to have been,
Approved
figured
a
out a
long
long
time
time.
ago.
Yeah, because you need to get the venues and shit like that, sorted. And the UK, you know what it's like running in venues. How many venues are actually equipped and sorted to be able to do TV?
No. And when you do, it's hard work.
Yeah.
See you all later. Good night, Dex. Good night, Todd. Good night, Sandra. Very cool that Becky will be on. Yeah, cool, man. So come and hang out with me and Becky. She might do a bit of painting. She might go. She might not be interested. She doesn't really watch wrestling, but that's cool. We can get her sort of impression of it. Bye, also, Sandra.
Did Becky not have fun at Eve?
Becky had a great time at Eve. Yeah, because it's not just wrestling, is it, Dan?
No, exactly.
It's not just wrestling, pro wrestling Eve. It's more than wrestling, and it's a punk's dream. Use Park Talk says no MJF tonight. No MJF tonight. We'll have to see what happens at the pay-per-view on Sunday, which you can also join me and watch and hang out. It's going to be fun. Thanks, Sassy. MJF will be back soon, says Todd. I'm going. Dan, thank you so much for joining me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. Will Osprey fucking rocks.
Hello, welcome, and give me a hell yeah. Give me a whole yeah. Give me a whole yeah. From the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara. Cheers to everyone watching in Yorkshire and beyond. Hope you guys have a great day. From the Spanish God. Shout out to Dom. Shout out to Anthony. You guys are smart because you're fans of me. And anyways, have a great day.